In this segment, we are going to apply what we've learned on a public retail company, and that is Dollar General. From the attachments, please download the PDF file under the name Dollar General 10K. On page 44, you will find the consolidated income statement for the year 2021. It has been reported on Jan 2022. From this financial report, we are going to extract some data to calculate some of the metrics that we have discussed. First, let's calculate the gross margin of the business for the year 2021. From our formula, we know that gross margin equals sales value minus cost of goods sold, and then divided by sales value and multiplied by 100 to get the percentage. Let's get the sales and COGS from the report. Sales equals $34,220,449,000. Remember that the report says amounts are in thousands, so we add 3 zeros to the reported amount. COGS equals $23,407,443,000. So we apply the formula for gross profit, which is also there in the report. Now we divide the gross profit over sales and multiply by 100 and get a gross margin of 31.6%. Now let's calculate the net profit percentage. We go back to the report and scroll down to the net income amount. We find that net income is $2,339,232,000. We apply the formula and get a net profit margin of 7.01%. So in 2021, Dollar General reported a gross margin of 31.6% and a net profit margin of 7.01%. Now let's calculate total sales growth for the company. We have this year's sales and last year's sales. We apply the formula for growth, this year minus last year, then divided by last year, and multiply by 100 to get the percentage. We get a total sales growth of 1.4%. Now this is not like for like or same store sales growth because we don't have the breakdown by store. In fact, if you scroll down to the report to page 29, you will find that the company reported a total growth of 1.4%, but a same store sales degrowth of 2.8%. Now let's calculate more metrics from the report. Go to page 43 and you will find the balance sheet. We will use the balance sheet to get the inventory amount and calculate inventory turnover, days sales in inventory, and GMROI. To calculate all these metrics, we're going to need average inventory, and this we are going to calculate from the balance sheet. So the average inventory is beginning inventory plus ending inventory divided by 2 to get the average. Now every year the business reports only the ending inventory on its balance sheet. So to get the beginning inventory for 2021, we are going to use the ending inventory for 2020, which is also on the right. Then we apply the formula and get an average of 5,430,901,000. As we mentioned before, you can either take 2 data points, like what we've done here, or you can take the ending inventory of the quarterly reports, so you will have 4 data points, or you can take the ending inventory of every month, so you will have 12 data points. Now we will use this and calculate inventory turnover, which is COGS divided by average inventory. And we get the inventory turnover of 4.31. If you go through the report, you will find that the reported amount by Dollar General was 4.4. which is more accurate because they used 4 data points. Then we calculate days sales in inventory, which is average inventory divided by COGS and then multiplied by 365, and we get 84.69 days. Then we calculate GMROI, which is gross profit divided by average inventory, and we get 1.99. So in 2021, Dollar General reported a 31.6% gross margin, a 7.01% net profit margin. The company had 4.3 inventory turns in that year and was able to sell and replace its inventory every 84.69 days on average. For every $1 the company invested on inventory, it returned $1.99 back. We were able to calculate all those performance metrics just by looking at the company's financial reports. This concludes our course on Retail Math Fundamentals. In the attachments, you will find the Retail Math Handbook, which is a quick reference for what we have explained in this course, and you will also find the Retail Math Workbook, which includes practice exercises on what we have discussed. You will find the answers of all the questions on the last page. Thank you very much, and see you next time.